Good morning, all, again, and thank you for watching my channel. So, I'd like to start this video by stating that we have to remain strong and we have to continue to follow along the path of the things that we're doing correctly and ignore the things that are negative or the things that we're trying to avoid, the things that we're trying to disconnect from, and also how we want to engage in newer information, new downloads, new ideas, and new feelings that are coming in at this time. So, for me, in the past couple of weeks, it's felt like we've had these upticks, right? We had these upticks in energy. So, the energy frequency and the vibration that I felt 2 weeks ago is not the same as I feel now. I feel more energized, I feel full of energy. Even though a couple of days ago I was feeling pushed and hammered down. If you can imagine yourself as being a balloon and someone just kind of pushes to your side, you feel resistance coming along, and it just lingers there for a second. You wonder, what's this? Why is it there? But as soon as it's released, this negative pressure, this negative energy, you bounce back. And usually, as always, you bounce back even stronger. Your field and your energy increases. So I'm going to read to you just a few things that I wrote regarding this so I can clear up most of the information. So I'd like to talk to you about your divine energy and your alignment with your creator as you acclimate to these new energies. So as we start feeling these energies in our field, in our biosphere, we engage with them and we connect to it, and you feel that it's good, right? So you want more of it. Of course, I want more of that energy myself. It's my battery pack. It energizes me to continue and keep going. So it's an energy source that's infinite. It's amazing. Okay? So you're just going to realize that you're moving on from a turbulent time, and maybe you felt these surges of energies that were more heartfelt. Okay? And it's an intense feeling of activity that you feel. So at first, if you remember, there was just this huge burst of energy, and you thought to yourself, wow, this is great, this is amazing. It's like if you had 5 cups of coffee and you're about to do a speech. You can do 5 speeches in a row if you had that much coffee, if you had that much impetus and all that energy that you have within you. Then it wanes away, right? It starts to wane away, and you wonder, well, how can I get that back, or why did I feel that energy? And I was thinking about it, and I thought to myself, well, imagine that you're going to hang a picture on the wall. You hang in the picture. You have to put a nail through the wall first, okay? So initially, when you place the nail over the wood, right, and you hit it with the hammer, you really have to make sure that the nail stays stuck there. So that first energy surge that you felt was more like it was more like a push, a really just you hitting that nail in the head. Boom. You wanted to get stuck there first, and then you just gently continue on to put the nail. You can hang your picture on the wall. That's how I imagine it. So this energy continues to flow among us, but it won't be as strong as the first time. It'll be subtle. It'll be there. It'll grow within you, and you feel good about it. It's a depth that you perceive that you have to be conscious of. All right, which is the way I feel it going and flowing through me and through many other people that I interact with on a daily basis. Right. So we're moving through this energetic activation, and these periods are ups and downs. This is normal as we let these energies settle in and acclimate. So we're going to let these energies settle in. It's going to acclimate to a new normal among us. And you start realizing things that I didn't realize before. For example, you know, you read an article, you're reading the newspaper, or you're reading a book, and there's something about the energy of how it feels to have this material in front of you as you read it. You can pick out the negativities about it that connect to the old matrix, and in some cases you'll hear or or read about something that carries on positive energy, and you realize, okay, I can more readily and easily recognize these differences that we have in the material that we interact with on a daily basis. There are people that I interact with and they are connected to that old matrix system. Okay? And when I walk into certain rooms or interact with people, as I do on a daily basis, I realize their energy is mostly positive. There's a lot of positive energy. Or maybe I'm the one that just brings that energy towards them, because we're powerful sources of energy, infinite, powerful sources of energy to enlighten others. Very few people come into this world to do that because you have to wake the people up in order for them to receive this energy from you. And others just practically drain your energy as well. Not as much interact with it or push against you. They'll drain you of this energy. They want to linger on to this kind of energy that you emit because they like it. And I felt that kind of presence of others as well that are still connected to the matrix and they feel like they're out of it, but they need to latch on to something immediately because or else they don't generate that energy within themselves. Now, this is something that I've experienced in the past, and these are things that are coming up more and more as I interact with people on a daily basis. And I hope, and I think that this is something that may be happening to you as well. Mostly, I believe, it's the draining part. It's the those that need something to grab onto that they don't have any other means of feeling, I don't know, alive or feeling full or feeling energized any other way. It's how I interpret this. So for any of you out there, think of these scenarios as the one you might fit in. So you can accordingly then interact. Maybe I need to leave a certain area. Maybe I shouldn't be around this certain type of people, or I shouldn't be going to this or that place that I used to go, or where I used to work, or where I have friends, whatever that case may be. Okay. So you should start to feel a deeper connection and an effortless communication with your divine self. Like I've said before, you feel a disconnect from this false matrix, then you allow yourself to interact within your own energy field and feel that direct connection to your creator. Okay. So remember that I said earlier that it'll feel like you're in a bubble. You're connected, you're protected. You feel the energy and the essence of source around you, and you emit this energy to others. So I'd like for you to keep mindful of this. Okay? And these are going to just be things that you will obviously interact with and realize further as you go along. I know I'm repeating a lot of the things I've said before, but it's pertinent that you realize that these things are occurring and they're happening in your daily life, so that when you do feel a tug maybe from the false matrix trying to get itself a hold of you, you can tell the difference readily. You can say, okay, you know what, this isn't how I meant to be feeling now, because I know what great and amazing it feels to be disconnected and connected with your soul self. Okay. Okay. Well, that's basically it. There is a lot of more information here, but it's just, what I've said without actually having to read out loud. And I leave you with this video. I hope the best. And, I can't wait to connect with you all again. So you have a good rest of your morning, and thank you for watching.